Hey guys, my name is Ciro Scardina. I'm a public school librarian from Staten Island, New York. And the book that I've chosen to talk about today is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. This book meant so much to me as a kid growing up. The fact that these kids were able to go into a wardrobe and be taken to a different world was magical, and something I wish I was able to do as a kid. And sometimes today I still wish I was able to do it. And I'm going to read to you the part where Lucy found this amazing place. Looking into the inside, she saw several coats hanging up, mostly long fur coats. There was nothing Lucy liked so much as the smell and feel of fur. She immediately stepped into the wardrobe and got in among the coats and rubbed her face against them, leaving the door open, of course, because she knew that it is very foolish to shut oneself into any wardrobe. Soon she went further in and found that there was a second row of coats hanging up behind the first one. It was almost quite dark in there, and she kept her arms stretched out in front of her so as not to bump her face into the back of the wardrobe. She took a step further in, then 2 or 3 steps, always expecting to feel woodwork against the tips of her fingers, but she could not feel it. This must be a simply enormous wardrobe, thought Lucy, going still further in and pushing the soft folds of the coats to make room for her. Then she noticed that there was something crunching under her feet. I wonder, does that smell more mothballs? She thought, stooping down to feel it with her hands, but instead of feeling the hard, smooth wood of the floor of the wardrobe, she felt something soft, powdery, and extremely cold. This is very queer, she said, and she went 1 or 2 steps further. Next moment, she found that what was rubbing against her face and hands was no longer soft fur, but something hard and rough and even prickly. Why, it's just like the branches of a tree, exclaimed Lucy. And then she saw there was a light ahead of her, not a few inches away, where the back of the wardrobe ought to have been, but a long way off. Something cold and soft was falling on her. A moment later, she found that she was standing in the middle of a wood at nighttime with snow under her feet and snowflakes falling through the air.